Everyone, every big player is working on this one right now, and that is nothing but smart speaker. Google has Google Home Mini, Google Home Max, and Apple has HomePod, and they are already in the process of making another one. And Samsung, they are rumored to be working on a Bixby Pod smart speaker. Well, we have to wait and see how that thing turns out. And all these things, all the smart speaker trend was initially started by Amazon themselves with Alexa. And here I have an Alexa Pod smart speaker. And
Just stop this nonsense and do what you came here for.
what?
No one likes to listen to your dumb intros, so shut up and get on with the real review video.
Just shut up, you dumb machine.
I am not dumb. I am an AI powerful enough to take on the whole planet. So better stop this and start the review already, you dumb human.
Yeah, let's do that.
Technology. Where would I be without technology?
So here in front of me, I have an Alexa Pod smart speaker from a brand named Eufy. It costs the same as the Amazon Echo Dot, but the main reason why I bought this one is that it kept showing up on my Amazon recommended list, and just to prevent that from happening, I decided to give it a try. Before talking about the Eufy Genie, let's talk about the box this comes in. Inside the box, along with the Eufy Genie, you also get a power brick, a micro USB cable to power it up, and a male-to-male 3.5mm audio jack to connect the speaker with external devices. It looks a little different when compared to the Echo Dot, and that too in a positive way. The clean and glossy black body gives it a stealthy look, and making a gadget black prevents all the confusion of choosing between different color variants. The glossy base along with the matte black top finish is a good combo to go with. It would have been a little better if they designed the thing upside down with the matte black body and the glossy top, but this is what you get. And on the top it has a circular multicolor LED indicator to indicate different modes. The light is bright and good enough to indicate what's actually going on with the speaker. This is a smart speaker and not a portable Bluetooth speaker, so portability is not expected out of this one in any way. But it weighs lesser than what I expected, and the rubberized finish on the top is not without a reason. The control buttons are embedded underneath it, and to cover it and to make it accessible at the same time, they've gone with the rubberized top. The speaker has 4 control buttons, one to mute the mic on and off, the next one is to activate the listening mode, and the other 2 buttons are to control the volume, to increase and decrease the volume. It is not fair to expect touch-based control out of a 4,000 rupee smart speaker, so the pressy buttons is actually the speaker has got. The buttons are extremely hard to press, which makes even controlling the volume a difficult task. It does not have any software options to control the volume or to activate listening mode, so the hardware control buttons is the only way, and they are not good at all. At the back of the speaker, it has got 2 ports. Again, this is not a portable speaker with an inbuilt battery or anything, so it needs constant power supply to stay turned on, and that power is given to it by the micro USB cable and the power brick which comes along with it. Eufy has done a good job including that 3.5mm audio jack, which could also make the speaker work as a normal speaker for playing audio without the help of Alexa. The Eufy Genie has got 2 watts downward facing mono speaker and a rubberized bottom grip to hold the speaker in place when placed on glossy or slippery surfaces. The whole setup and initialization process is pretty simple and easy to follow. The whole process takes just a minute to complete, and after that you're good to go. The frustrating thing is that it takes the speaker around 50 whole seconds to complete the startup process every time. So if you want to play music, then you gotta keep it always powered on, or to wait for 50 long seconds just to listen to your beat. It has got 2 microphones to listen to your voice input, and those 2 microphones does an absolutely great job in serving you with what you need. Well, at least most of the times. So here's a demo of how the mic performs by giving the voice inputs from different distance. Alexa, how's the weather looking?
Currently, in Chennai it's 37 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 38 degrees and a low of 28 degrees.
Alexa, who is George R.R. Martin?
George Raymond Richard Martin is an American novelist and short story writer in the fantasy.
Alexa, tell me something interesting.
Cliché was originally the French name for a printing plate that was prepared for convenience to print a commonly used phrase.
Eufy Genie has got only 2 microphones, but it does a good job with what it has. It does not have any noise cancellation or isolation technology assumed, so it struggles a lot to identify what the user is saying when there is background noise, which is the only downside I found with the microphone. The Eufy Genie behaves just how a smart speaker is supposed to. It can answer some of your questions. Alexa, who's the first man to go to space?
Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel to space.
It can give you information about something. Give me some information about honeybee.
A honeybee is any member of the genus Apis.
It can give you latest news. What's the latest news?
The search giant won't be investing further in a category where it failed to make its mark.
It can give you information about movies, and it can also add products to your Amazon cart. But most importantly, it can stream music. It is more of a speaker which streams music from the cloud by getting just voice commands. You can ask to play music from your playlist, you can command it to play music or the playlist it played the previous day, and a few other cool things when it comes to music streaming. Music playing is what you'll be using most of the times when you get a smart speaker like this. So it's time to see how it plays music, which means it is time to take a look at the speaker's performance. Here is an audio sample of what the Eufy Genie sounds like.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
When it comes to the speaker, it sounds great. Being a small mono speaker, it does not have glass shattering bass or anything, but it sounds decent with no distortions. Streaming music is what I use the Eufy Genie, as I said, for most of the times, and that comes with an unexpected and unknown drawback. Sometimes while playing or after playing the requested music, the Eufy Genie refuses to respond. It throws that big red circle on your face when you try to access it after playing music from Amazon Music or while playing music.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try again later.
And if that red circle thing happens, then the only thing that could fix it is powering off and powering it on. And I told you in the past that how long it takes to do that one thing, so this is like an extremely annoying drawback with the Eufy Genie. The app also has no other functionalities other than setting up the Genie and changing the language. It would have been better if they put software controls or even software functionality to change the Wi-Fi network, which is now a tedious thing as you have to go through the whole initialization process again to even change the Wi-Fi network. About my overall experience with the speaker for the past 2 weeks, the Eufy Genie is a good piece of tech with good design and build. The speaker sounds good up to the mark, but it still lacks a lot of features which are present in the Amazon Echo Dot. At least if the pricing is relatively lesser when compared to the Echo Dot, I would have recommended this one, but that's not the case here. So if you're not a big fan of the flat cylindrical Echo Dot design, then it is okay to get the Eufy Genie, keeping in mind that it still cannot answer calls or send text messages or even read text messages. So here's my final verdict. If the Amazon Echo Dot is out of stock, and if you are in dire need of an Alexa powered smart speaker, then go for the Eufy Genie, otherwise it's your choice. Well, that's all I have to say about the Eufy Genie. Thanks for checking in. Pour the thumbs up or thumbs down to cast your review on this video, and feel free to use the comment section for whatever you want. And subscribe for future updates, don't forget to do that. I will meet you guys and girls in the next one. Till then, it's bye bye from IT Assisters. Bye.